Welcome to Vybez, back with another video. I'm your host, Oscar. Got my co-host, Mike, Gee.
Yes, sir.
But we got a special guest in the building today. From the trenches. My boy, Rhesa. Mr. Prophet Envoy. Yes, sir. Bro, how you doing,
what I'm saying,
bro?
man, I had to come here. School's great, bro. You know, I just came here for the vibes, bro. Like, honestly, man, you know, school is great. Business is great. The wife is great, you know.
Oh, you got wife. You got wife.
Oh,
man.
I was totally kidding. Totally kidding.
Do you want to tell us about that?
Yeah.
Oh, no, the
like,
wife is my baby. Prophet Envoy, prophetenvoy.com. Link down below.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You already promoting this business.
Already
Bro, we're not even like 10 minutes in, bro. That's crazy.
Bro,
Dang.
I have to, man.
But yeah, bro. I'll start this off, you know what I'm saying? First of all, how y'all doing, man? How y'all been? We haven't been here in a minute, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been chilling, bro. I've been cooling.
Mike, what you been doing, buddy?
Yeah, see me. I just been cool, man. Doing me.
Any extracurricular activities you been up to lately? Anything you want to tell us about?
It's none of your business. Go get that Prophet Envoy, though.
Prophet Envoy.
Yes, sir.
So today's part, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about a few topics, you know what I'm saying? We're going to start off talking about how social media impacts your goals, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it sounds like we talk about a lot about social media on this, you know what I'm saying? But basically that's what we're going up on. That's really what, you know what I'm saying, we're around the most, you know? So that's the question. Let me ask you guys this question first. How do you guys think social media impacts your goals personally? Like seeing things, and do you guys feel rushed by that? By seeing people obtain success so quickly, how people only post the good things, but not like the failures and stuff like that. How y'all feel about that?
Actually, I'd like to go first real quick. Sorry.
What?
In terms of social media impacting my goals, like a big problem, like I've taken like pros and cons from it, but like a big problem that I've been having for the past couple of months, close to like a little bit over a year, is that like, you know, in terms of like, let's say business, when I see other people that I know who are excelling in their business, and like at that time I wouldn't be doing well, I would have like an uncontrollable like thing of envy, like sense of envy, which I hate to have because I want to see them win. Obviously, like I love seeing them win, but I'm like, man, why can't I get this for myself? It's like how everything's portrayed, you know. Some people be posting their numbers, some people be posting how many orders they be getting, where they be getting orders from. There's some people who would just be boasting about it, and I just be like, man, I'm not one to boast, but like I also want to be doing better than them, if that makes sense. So like sometimes social media is just like it makes you like compete with other people, you know what I'm saying? And like that's not the best mindset, because you want to do good for yourself. You want to be able to be motivated to like do good for yourself, not, oh, I gotta be better than this person or that person or that person, or I want to be like these people. I want to do business like that. I want to have this many followers and this many comments on a picture and stuff like that. Like I feel like that just messes me up. But it's also positive motivation, you know, because you do see these people up there, they have done things in business, and it gives you hope that it is possible. You know what I'm saying? I'm still young. I don't really I want to obviously be successful in business, but I'm only 19, and I've seen people who started getting like up there like 25, 30, 35, 40. And that gives me hope to like, you know, keep pushing. If I don't give up, you know, maybe I'll get there one day. So yeah, there's like pros and cons to it.
Yeah, bro. Go ahead, Gee.
No, definitely. It's like a whole competition thing, like what Rhesa said. Like seeing all of our social influencers that are around our age, like doing big numbers and stuff. You want to be on that level. You want to be like having like not like a million, but like have like at least like a couple thousand, like 100K or something. And have all this like notoriety. Go ahead.
I feel like that's where a lot of people will go wrong with that, because you know you're seeing that and you think to yourself like, damn, why am I not there? But like you gotta understand that people didn't get there like that. You know what I'm saying? That takes work. You know, everything starts from zero, bro. Everything starts from zero. And if you're seeing those people having success didn't come right away, bro. So it's like that's why I feel like I have my main problem is with that people only post when they're like maybe you catch people at the right time where like the business is booming, and you see like, damn, why isn't mine like doing this? But you just gotta put the work in, bro. You gotta fall in love with the process. You gotta love the process. You just gotta grind. How about you, Ma? What's your take on this? Wait, go ahead.
Before Mike goes, I'm gonna say, like, they don't show the process. They just show like, oh yeah, I got these numbers, get on my level type stuff. So that's all I gotta say of that.
Nah, one thing I'm gonna grab what I heard Rhesa say is like I'm gonna pinpoint what he said, and I completely agree with it. Is that you may see others like on social media or whatever. You're like, point is like when you notice what other people are doing, and you think to yourself like, damn, I should compete with them and be better than them. But nah, instead like we should compete within ourselves and try to like just like don't let that motivate us. We should like motivate ourselves. Because like I'm not gonna lie, when I see other people doing their thing, like I'll be proud of them and whatnot, but like at the same time that shouldn't be my fuel, like to like help better myself. Like we should always carry the mindset that we should like better ourselves because it's our own motivation, it's what we want, what we're passionate for, not letting others motivate us and be the cause for us to like want more and desire what we want. So yeah, that's a good thing that Rhesa said, that we should be our ourselves, like our motivator in ourselves.
Yeah. And I also wanted to pinpoint that, you know what I'm saying? Even with Rhesa, like, bro, even though as your friend, I don't tell you this enough, like, I'm proud of you of how you, like, handle your business, bro. Like, I remember when you started this and you're still growing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm proud of you. I know you probably don't get that enough, especially from your peers. But I'm proud of you, bro. Like, I seen you on this magazine the other day. Like, bro, not every kid, like, your age is doing that. So you're on the right path. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Back.
So
Appreciate you, bro.
Keep doing what you're doing, bro. keep putting in that work, bro. Work pays off, bro. Although people still think it's corny and everything, bro, you got to start from something, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big facts.
And you want to know
Gotta
what's
start with
funny about
something.
that too? What's funny about that too, right? Like, you know how like Facebook with Boston in particular, right? Like people show love to like the wrong people, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to like throw shade or whatever like that, but like people be showing love to like people who have beef with others on Facebook, who just getting out of jail,
People
and
love
like,
drama,
hey,
bro.
no, people love drama, you know what I'm saying? The thing is, like, I was hesitating posting about like, me being on the magazine, but like when I posted on Facebook, like there was actually like a lot of love. And like I used to always say, like, people will be cool with you and all that stuff, but like when it comes to you actually doing successful things that seem to be like you're ahead of the curve in front of everybody else, like nobody wants to show you love. But with this time, a lot of people from different places, people I haven't talked to in years, showing me love, which was great because I never thought that was a thing. So that's like kind of like the upside to social media as well. Like people will show love if like, like it's just all in the right time. It might not be the way you want it, but it's gonna be there if you like genuinely like put the work in, you did what you have to do, took care of business and all that stuff, But I appreciate you, Oscar, for real, man.
Of course, bro. And I didn't even tell you this before, bro. This is the first time me telling you this. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to tell you on here, you know what I'm saying? So you know what's up. So yeah, bro.
Appreciate you.
Shifting gears a little bit here. I want to talk about how nowadays it's really a trend, especially now in the like since we're talking about social media, everybody's getting into YouTube, you know what I'm saying? TikTok, especially TikTok. TikTok is hot right now. You know what I'm saying?
It's hot.
So yeah, I want to talk about that. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys feel like that's like a positive thing or a negative thing? Because it can be positive because it creates a lot of like it brings a lot of creative people into these realms and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? To bring positive things and like entertainment. So what's you guys' takes on that?
It has its pros and cons. Pros definitely outweigh the cons. Like it's an app that everybody could communicate through and just share their perspective on certain things and just be creative with the videos. That's the cool part about TikTok. Like, bro, TikTok teaches you a lot of new things that you would never learn like in school. And that's why I mess with it a lot. And then just some people are super creative with their videos, and then it's like it's mostly for comedy, but in other aspects, like it could teach you a lot. And the only negative part I'll say about it is that it could ruin a song by making it mainstream and just doing some dumbass
Yeah,
dance to it. That's the only
Like
thing.
Pop
But other than
Smoke's
That's the
that,
one
album.
thing, bro. Oh my god.
Whoo, they butchered Pop Smoke's album all over TikTok. Every single song. Every single song. Like no song is left out. It's every single song.
Yo, for
Oh
real.
my gosh. It drives me crazy.
And they be the main ones talking about the Don't Make the Dance Out of Pop Smoke song, and there they go. This is like a recent trend right now. Being
it's
Know
like
About Love.
it's
Like,
like
yo,
a
that's
For
reason
the
to
night.
do it, bro.
Facts.
Yeah. Nah, but like the thing that I realized, right? Like I was one of those people back in winter time where I was like, I'll never get on TikTok. I will never get on TikTok, make a video
Facts.
and actually like be consistent on there. But I did some research, for clothing brands in particular, it's really hard to get out there because a lot of people make clothing brands. Some people have multiple, and some of them don't really stick out. It's just like, all right, you just slap some designs on a shirt or a hoodie and you're selling it. No message or anything like that. The thing with me is that like I try to make my message as unique as possible. And with that, if I get on a platform like TikTok, I'll be able to blow up because the craziness about TikTok that I love, that I've come to figure out, is that you could blow up that easy. I see my boy Gee, he got like, I don't know, 120K views in like under a week on some stuff, like on a video that was extremely funny. But there's videos that get 100 views that are extremely funny, and then videos that get millions of views. And I'm just happy my boy was able to get 120,000. That's
follow Gee on TikTok.
The most I ever
link down below.
Facts.
Yeah, facts. That's what I'm saying. Like the most I ever got was 93K, and I just so happened to like get the attention of like some really high up there TikTokers, But I knew that, yeah, but yeah, like I want to use TikTok as a platform because I know how easy it is to get viral. Whether what you did was original, whether what you did was funny, or like you have something new to the table, like it's that easy to blow up on TikTok. With YouTube though, you get monetized easier. TikTok is like you got to get 100,000 followers and you got to have a certain amount of likes and stuff like that to be able to even start getting monetized. That's hard. But with YouTube, if you like get like 1,000 subscribers and like a certain amount of watch time hours, then you get monetized. That's why so many people are getting into YouTube. But I feel like it's like great that people are getting YouTube because like I haven't seen really any bad content from these small creators yet. I just feel like people are just trying to make like genuine content that could blow up. It's harder to blow up on YouTube, like just like how it is on Instagram and other places and Facebook. It's hard to blow up, but it is possible. So that's why, I feel like a lot of people are doing it.
But it's just the market is just saturated. That's all. So when it's saturated, it's harder. Chances are slimmer. But one thing I would definitely agree with you is, Reese, I was definitely one of those folks that said I wouldn't mess with TikTok. But no, both quarantine is what got me to TikTok because I was just, man, we were just bored in quarantine. So it's like we did things that we would have never thought we would do. And then TikTok actually held it down for me many nights in quarantine, man. I'll spend like that ass like 2 to 3 hours on it before
just scrolling.
We know what you was watching on TikTok, Mike.
Now we know what you was watching. We know what you was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, both y'all watching the tutorials,
bro. I got TikTok as a Mike, bro. It's like I was bored. It was like, yo, yeah, bro. I wasn't even on that. Like I never really found interest in that. But
I put you on.
He was so bored. Yeah, of course.
He put Osman on everything, bro. Like,
he put me on to breathing too. Damn, man. He put me on there every day, bro. But yeah, but he put me on to TikTok, so that's why I got it. But you know what I might be watching on TikTok.
We try and get to the specifics. No, but let me add something. But yeah, like Rhesa said, it's like really easy to blow up on TikTok. Like I said, I had like 100K. I'm not trying to boast or anything. I had 100K on a post. It's like it's like something like you can like do easily. But I just got on it just because, it's real easy. I was like a content creator before, like doing YouTube and stuff. But I stopped. But I'm always like doing edits and stuff. So might as well be on TikTok and just do it for fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely true. Like literally, there was like a point, like over the summer, that like I was doing like 3 videos a day. Sometimes if I didn't even have videos to post, I would repost my older videos and see those get a little bit more views. And there was even a time that I did like 3 straight videos and they all did like tens of thousands of views. So I was like, all right, that's cool. And then I completely stopped when I got here. Got back to college and stuff. Please cut that out. But yeah, that's literally what it was.
Yeah, bro. But I think, yeah, like Mike said, it has its pros and cons, but for the most part, it's entertaining. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
It's really hard for it to become like negative and stuff. But as far as like motivational purposes and stuff like that, like instead like in a sense of like, you know, you're feeling like you have to like chase people and stuff like that, I can see it being like a little bit negative in like in that fashion if you're looking at it like that. But yeah, aside from that, like it's good, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, want to shift gears a little bit here. Let me see. Sheesh. A little bit, we're gonna talk about the importance of mental health during COVID. You know what I'm saying? So, me personally, I feel like that's really very important. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like since we're being like really limited to being outside and stuff like that, you really got to stay in the house. Although, like you know what I'm saying, you can go out now a little bit. You know, a lot of places have restrictions. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a good idea to go out every day too, because it's like you could be more exposed to the virus and stuff. Like, I used to work retail. Like I recently just, you know what I'm saying, put in my 2 weeks. Shout out Tim, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you watching this.
Tim.
I did, bro. I can't take it anymore. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? There, bro, it's really a force. Like literally it gets packed during the weekend and people really don't care. So it's like it's really easy to get exposed in an environment like that. And um I feel like we're gonna go back to being. I don't know why, but I just have a feeling there's gonna be like a second lockdown for some reason, bro. Like it's just looking like it's gonna happen. But yeah, bro, it's really important. Stay like motivated, like I said before, in different episodes, and you know, stay positive. So, what's you guys' takes on that?
No, yeah, definitely. Don't like try to keep yourself like insane. Not keep yourself from like doing some crazy stuff of everything with the virus. Most of the time, people go out because they want to have like a fresh mind, like a clear state of mind. And with the whole quarantine issue that's happening, and that's what's really going to cut everything out with like being all social and stuff. But yeah, no, with right now, with like the restrictions being less, more people are coming out, and I feel like there's going to be. I think the mental health will be more up there.
Nah, I totally agree with what y'all was saying, you know. And I think it's just all about like keeping yourself busy with doing something that you genuinely love. You know, for some people it's TikTok, for some people it's business, for some people it's reading, and for others it's other things like 2K or Warzone. Man, I played a lot of Warzone over the summer. Oh man, the amount of wins I have is awesome, not to boast. But anyway, right? There's like a lot of things you could do to, you know, just get your mind like, you know, occupied and like stay motivated to like do things, you know. So for me in particular, it was honestly like no cap, like I think it was like TikTok and Prophet Envoy and a little bit of like my other business, WebEx and university for me. Because if I didn't do those 3 things, like I would literally just be going through the day, just going through the motions. You know, I was busy with that. And like it was crazy how, you know, like I was doing good, you know, before quarantine and stuff like that with Prophet Envoy, but I wasn't doing half of what I wanted to do, you know. But now that I'm home, I came home in like March and I had a lot more time to like do a lot of things with the business. And that really jump started like the success of what I was doing. I was starting to get brand ambassadors, started to get influencers to like shout me out and stuff like that. And it started really accelerating, you know, and it's doing good up until this point. Like I feel like quarantining like really set me up for like me doing well now, you know, and especially like with TikTok, like I was home all the time. Sometimes the idea will pop into my head and be like, oh, let's do a skit about Caribbean parents. Oh, let's do a skit about Addison Ray. I just do it because there's nothing else to do, you know? And then if I'm lucky enough, it does numbers. If I don't, just do another one. TikTok is fun. All you gotta do is scroll through your For You page and you're entertained. Normally, I don't even get bad content on there, which is great. So I love it, you know? So yeah, it's just like, you just gotta find what like really makes you happy. And not even what makes you happy. It's just like something productive that could really help you in the future. These businesses help me in the future, you know, on, you know, time management, on keeping myself sane and stuff. Because there were times, even when I came back to college, bro, like we were on lockdown like crazy. Like Babson, which is where I go, if y'all don't know. Babson did like a real crazy like lockdown for the first couple of weeks of school. We couldn't be in each other's buildings. We couldn't even be in each other's rooms like that. We could not go off of campus unless we got like our first negative test. We got to take the test every single week. I don't get used to it. I took mine today. When I tell you I was sneezing for 30 minutes straight, I think my heart couldn't take it, bro. It was crazy. So like there was like a lot of stuff. There was a lot of stuff that was going on at the beginning. So yeah, like honestly, like it was a tough period, but now it's like, you know, better because like I found something to focus on, not just school. Like I have other things that I'm focused on, and you know, checking in on your family and friends because like some people are getting hit harder than other people, whether it's like directly with COVID or like, you know, being alone in this time or being home and it's not the best situation. Like there's a whole bunch of different aspects. Like definitely checking in on others, people checking in on you. That's literally like the best part. Well, that's like the most productive and like the best parts of like, you know, this period. But I've definitely grown a lot in this period, more than I ever have in my life.
Yeah, for sure. How about you, Mo? What's your thoughts on this?
Um, now I know a lot of students in campus have to do the COVID tested every weekend. I wouldn't be able to do that. Man. That shit's terrible. I've gotten tested twice before, and that's hell, bro. I'll be going through it, man. Because the way they do it, they stick something all the way
All the way
deep
to
in your
your
nose.
brain.
Yeah, that
Yo.
shit's painful, bro. I couldn't take it, man. But that sucks. And yeah, you just gotta keep yourself um. Nah, basically, like you gotta keep yourself level-headed, man. Like, just find things to do, keep yourself busy. You know, it's rough these days with this pandemic going on. You're limited to doing so much. So it's like, yeah, just keep yourself busy, man. Just try to better yourself. Try to find ways to make yourself evolve.
Sure. And
Facts.
another question I wanted to ask Reese is like, especially with you having Prophet Envoy, like how do you manage your time with that in school at the same time? Like, is it hard or like how do you like try to find the time to balance it too?
Actually, yeah. Like it was at the beginning, it was extremely hard because even though you have all this time to yourself because you're pretty much locked in your room all day, you could not be in public places. The libraries and the student centers were shut down completely. You could only go to get your food and leave and go back to your room. You could not stand around anywhere. So even with the amount of time that I had in like the first couple of weeks, you know, you have like the syllabus and you're just easing into classes. It was extremely hard to like manage Prophet Envoy in that. So like that's why like I don't know if people noticed, but like I low-key kind of took a hiatus from Prophet Envoy for like the first 3 weeks of me being on campus. And you know, sure, I was still getting like sales and stuff like that, but it'll only be because, you know, it'll pop in somebody's mind that they want to buy something and then they'll buy something. You know, that's about it. But like I wasn't really doing anything to really gain traffic or to progress the business or do another chapter during those first 3 weeks because it was really hard to balance everything. I'm taking 5 classes and like they're some of like the harder classes for the prerequisite classes at Babson. And it was actually like really hard. But my dad, like me and my dad had a conversation. He was like, listen, if Prophet Envoy is really important to you, like you'll prioritize it like you would prioritize the TV and like social media and all that stuff. Because I was on social media, I wasn't doing nothing for Prophet Envoy. Like I was on Instagram a lot, like 10 hours, not 10 hours for the day, but like a lot of hours for the day, you know? and I wasn't doing anything about Prophet Envoy. But that's like my main platform, you know. But like me and my dad have a conversation. He was like, "Yo, if you want to prioritize Prophet Envoy, definitely prioritize it, and you got to just pick like, you know, which one do you think will get you further? Like, you know, like being on like watching TV for most of the day, napping most of the day, or you're gonna actually do something that could actually set you up for your future." And that was when I really started revving it up. I started going back, hitting people up, hitting up influencers, celebrities, athletes, all that stuff, and really like working on like the next chapter and doing custom orders and stuff like that. Like that's what made me really get back into it, was that talk. Because I realized like I wasn't prioritizing Prophet Envoy because of everything that was going on, but I could still make time for it. You know, I don't have to kill myself because, you know, I don't want to kill myself. I got to be alive to run this business, but I got to just do what I have to do to like balance both of them. So yeah, it was actually like really hard, but now like it's way better. You know, like I know how to balance my time, know when I have to do homework, know when I could sleep, and then know when I could like do stuff for the business.
Yeah,
and then
for
free
sure.
time and stuff.
And I feel like for people watching this, you know what I'm saying, like it's always possible to balance stuff outside of school. Like I understand school is tough, you know what I'm saying, but it's all about what you do with that free time you got, like how you use that free time, because a lot of times we waste our free time, you know what I'm saying, like doing like stuff that is not really helping us get better in any way. And I'm a product of that, you know what I'm saying, because I used to waste a lot of my time, you know, and now I try to get better every day, you know, try to do something to keep myself busy and stuff. Although I'm not at school right now, uh, but I really can't relate to whatever Reese is going through, you know what I'm saying, right now. But when I do go back, if I do, stupid slow, we'll see. Yeah, man,
You better.
definitely. You gotta grind, bro. You gotta get better, bro. For sure, for sure.
You got to, bro.
So
There's no other way.
yeah. So we're gonna start closing out this episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed, and we out of here. Bye.